on, everybody? I'm DJ Ab of Trap Camp, and today we're going to be doing a review on a plugin from a company that I'm actually starting to like. And that's StudioLinkedVST's Modernizer. So let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? All right, guys. So I've done a track already to this, and somewhat, it's not fully complete, but anyways. Playing in 3, 2, 1, coming in hot. The link will be in the description box if you want to check it out and buy it, purchase it. Keyword purchase from StudioLinkedVST's website. So, getting into Modernizer, I use about 5 of them in this track. Let's go ahead and talk about the interface real quick before we show off the presets. So the interface itself is actually pretty interesting this time around, and that's probably one of the reasons why I actually like this. I feel that this plugin is pretty good for entry-level sound design. And, they hit the key spots of what you want to know. And what am I talking about? First of all, you have 2 timbres. We're not going to say they're 2 oscillators because these are both, this is a sampler-based VST. So it already has samples in there, just samples. But, coming from a standpoint of like something like a ReFX Nexus 2, this would be something much for people that really like that plugin. But with a little bit more jazz. So, you have assortment of stuff that you get, assortment of categories, 17 to be exact, of, basses, bells, horns, pianos, leads, and pads and such. And, you can combine the two. So you can take I'm going to take a trap piano and then I'm going to mute it. So let's see how the trap piano sounds. Make sure I'm gonna initial add. Now we're gonna go in there. So make sure that everything is on point. Make sure. Take that. So that does sound like that. Cool. Just making sure. And then, you can combine it with like a harp. So you get a nice little chord regiment here. Okay. Chord regiment alone to the smithereens there. But anyways, you can combine anything that you want, and that entails for something of a unique sound. Of that nature or whatnot. And then you have the Urbanizer, which the Urbanizer sounds like a low frequency oscillator. I could be wrong. Could be like a trembling effect or whatever, however you say it. But, more or less it makes it sound like an E-piano. But to me, that sounds like a low frequency oscillator, kind of like a filter cutoff fluttering or whatever. But to my surprise, there's definitely not a filter being low frequency in a lower frequency oscillator. Because why? You have the cut off the filter section right here, which is something I didn't see on Trap Boom, which I wish it would have been on that plugin. And more or less, you actually can set whatever type of filter that you want. And even to factor where they have sort of name like romantic wah wah and wah wah, being like a notch, like kind of a notch filter. it'll sound like this. And you know, radio. So you have a little bit of sound designing interest in this, enough to keep me entertained, you know, just in case, or if you're just somebody that just likes to, you know, findago with your sounds just a little bit, you'll have enough taste for you to work with this for a pretty long time. I think once again, this is shades of a Nexus 2 type plugin, but you know, with a little bit more pizzazz, I say, and it has like 2 gigs of sounds, or it takes up 2 gigs of your hard drive, and you know, it's pretty well worth it, I say. You know, you have your typical ADSR, but what's not typical about it is that you have pad. It'll tell you, you know, which type of envelope that you're applying there, and just in case you don't know how to apply your ADSR properly, and to make certain sounds sound like other sounds. So that means you could take a horn such as this and apply a pluck envelope, and it'll sound like this. Kind of staccato-ish. So that entails of some growth from them there, and then it goes a little deeper than that, deeper than rap, as you have arpeggiation, which you can, you know, that's initialized, the pitch initialized, and you know, you have presets. Everybody loves presets, and you know, you can just select something and then go from there. Probably have to take the plug envelope off though. And it will engage as you may, and then you know, you can always still adjust within here. So I mean, I highly recommend this if you just want to check something out and have something for, you know, your modern day music pleasures, and you know, if you want to make music and make beats. That sounds very modern. But anyways, the reverb is actually pretty good. It doesn't sound very can-like. I really enjoy that it actually has dampness to it, so it has an ambience. As you can see, you know, and then you can make it dry, wet or dry. But it can get real wet, extremely wet, and you know, then they have chorus, which I might take down the reverb so you can actually get out the chorus. Yeah. And then vibrato. I'm gonna see how it sounds with the urbanizer on, or the urbanize on. So you can get really wacky sounds. Then you have distortion as well. Glide. And it gets, of course, if you engage mono, it gets a little crazier. So those are things that will really get you there, and delay. So I mean, that's pretty much it there. You know, sounds are very good. I tell you that much. That's unengaged arpeggiation. Unengaged urbanize. sounds pretty good with the harp. Stellar leads. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kid you not. What does soft lead sound like? So. Yep, good. Organs. Oh yeah. The bass. Pretty good. But if you like this video, give it a like. If you have any comments, please leave a comment. Once again, the link will be in the description box to get to here. I believe it is, the price will be in the description box because I don't want to misquote it. Anyways, but I'm DJ Av, and I thank you so much. And I also thank StudioLinkedVST for letting me check this out. I really, really think this is a really good product. I'm not going to lie. I would have slept on this had it not been for you guys. But anyways, I'm DJ Av, and have a good day.